Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Tumitadi. My world is programming, right? So according to the agenda, we are still busy with the mobile application in .Net Maui, right? So according to our agenda, so it seems like we had to do part 1, right? And now I'm gonna continue with part 2 because this is juicy stuff. I don't want to give you half stuff. So we're done with part 1. Now we're busy with part 2. So please watch this video and other videos to understand the agenda for today. Good. So again, what is it that we want to achieve? So let me check if the app is running. It's not. Let me run the app. So we're still busy with the connectivity view, and I was explaining these properties, these unique 4 properties. Well, in fact, five properties. No, 4 of them. 5. Yes, 5. So what am I talking about? Unfortunately, I apologize again for the name of my Wi-Fi. I can't change it. There's a reason why it's like this. But if I temporarily switch it off, my app is going to react. There it go. I'm going to switch it on back again. It reacted by changing the color. It reacted by showing the connectivity view. It reacted by showing the message. And when the connectivity was found, it also reacted again. So that's the whole purpose of connectivity view on this mini series, part 1, now part 2. Good. You've seen that, right? So these are the guys. Now going back, so we access, here we are, this page, it's setup page. We know we have referenced it. And this is the entire view that showed up, and with the code behind, well, there's no need for code behind because as soon as we say we want to use this guy and inject it, and then also setting up for binding context, we had access to the view model. The view model inherits from the base view model. Okay, that makes sense. But how does it know? Remember, on this page, I didn't have to click anything. As you saw, I only had to turn off my host Wi-Fi connectivity because I can't do this using the iPhone simulator. I can do it with Android emulator. Good. It's because everything's on the base view model. If I scroll down, I have what we call the constructor, registering constructor and deregistering the constructor. So the constructor, after all of this, it's gonna do what? This guy, connectivity class, comes from Microsoft.Maui.networking namespace. We call this a Maui Essentials. It's a very helpful, tool that we use to access platform specifics most of the time. It's very handful. In Xamarin, it was called Xamarin Essentials. Now in Maui, it's already baked into the framework. So this guy, you see, the connectivity API lets you monitor for changes in the device network conditions. Check the current network access and how it's currently connected. So I am registering, I'm saying dot connectivity changed. Then I'm registering this event handler and I am deregistering it when we are done with that guy. Good. So where does this guy come from? Here it is, right? Now this guy, he checks if connectivity.network access, it's not internet. That means I have a helper method called show no connectivity found, and then it expects an integer message type. By default, I'm passing 1. I want us to go to this method very quick for us to understand what's happening. Scroll down. Where is it? There? No. Where is the method? There we go. So this is a helper method, private void. It accepts or it expects a parameter of type integer message type. I'm passing 1. There I'm saying connectivity underscore its visible property will be set to be true. The green, which is we are losing it. Remember, show no connectivity. We are losing this guy. So don't show the green, but show the red. When you are done, for the message to appear, if the message type is 1, meaning that it's going to say internet connection lost. And I'll explain the reason, the purpose behind this guy. If it's 1, it's going to say internet connection lost and say check your internet connection and try again. But if it's not 1, meaning it's going to be 2. This one says now server connection lost. It says we are unable to reach the server at the moment. This is a very powerful thing. Remember, this is a small handy tool, connectivity. My implementation, I don't want you to check the conditions of whether we lost internet access or not. Even if we have internet access, but if we can't reach licensed handy tips web API server, wherever it's hosted, I want you to say the server connection lost. And this is very important, meaning that my app functions mainly when we have the web API, which is the backend or web service, active and running. And I'm going to make a video on this guy specifically. Here it is. I'm just showing you. I'm going to make a video on how do I check it for the actual connectivity pinging my server, right? So that's beyond the scope right now. So we are done with that guy. Another thing that I'm doing is going to be this guy. I have another method called disable and hide controls. Do you understand? So let's quickly take a look at that one. Disable and hide controls. I'm using main thread. I'm running this on the main thread. The nav bar, don't show the nav bar if any, because we are losing connectivity. Do not interact with the app. And then disable the shell fly out, right? I think I'm gonna make a video where I show these ones. I'm gonna make it part 3 because you need to see what decisions led to this guy. And disable, okay, like I said, I'll come back to this guy. So now we are done. Let's go back to this guy. There's a lot of code here. All right, so we are done and we try to pin connectivity, right? So this is gonna be where now part 3 is gonna come from. So pinning, we are trying multiple times. If it fails, it knows what to do. Else, if we did find connectivity, if network access is indeed internet, we're gonna say show connectivity found, awaiting this guy. This guy does a complicated work, right? So by default, you see, I'm expecting int message type. Why do I have this and I'm not making use of it? I need to check this guy. I need to remove it. It's fine. And then by default, this guy, show connectivity by default is false. Okay. So what it does, it's gonna do what it needs to do. Like I said, I'll talk about signal R. It's beyond the scope right now. But ultimately, I'm saying show connectivity found. It's exact opposite of show no connectivity found. So let's quickly go to this one. Scroll down. There we go. This checks prevents the connectivity view from appearing twice. Okay, so shall current fly out if it's not fly out. Okay, so that guy mean that connectivity is visible. True, yes, we want to show. This time we do not want to show the red, but we want to show the green. And the message will be internet connection found. The internet connection was successfully established. And the text color is going to be of red. Oh, by the way, I forgot this one's going to be red. No, red, and this one's going to be green. Sorry about that. And I'm going to delay for 5 seconds, right? Then I'm going to disable that. I'm going to remove that. And then I'm going to enable and show controls. And then I'm going to resume signal connection. I'm going to run this guy quickly one more time. Listen, you see? There we go. And then now it's going to change quickly. Come on. Okay, what is doing that? Listen, I can teach you all of this for 25 Rand per session. That session is a full hour. That full hour, you get to ask the questions. You get to see exactly how I've built this. You get to see everything, right? That can happen from Monday to Friday, right? Any day from Monday to Friday, from 8 p.m. until 9 p.m. If you are, however, available during the day, you can just holler at me. We'll schedule an hour session during the course of the day. Sounds good? I'm gonna leave my numbers. Please let those that need my services. Tell them that I've built licensing tips and this is a production application. Right. Until next time.